Hello, and welcome to Rising Phoenix, where you can find information, tools, and hope for everyday mental health struggles. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about the window of tolerance. The window of tolerance is a concept developed by Dan Siegel, an influential psychiatrist teaching at UCLA. The window of tolerance is the space in which you are at optimal functioning. When you are in your window of tolerance, you are able to think clearly, meet the everyday demands of life, and be generally happy and content. Your stress level is low. When one's stress level increases and they don't have the tools or means to manage their mental and emotional state, they may move or be pushed out of their window of tolerance into either hyper-arousal or hypo-arousal. Hyper-arousal is a state of fight or flight where you might experience anxiety, panic, racing thoughts, hypervigilance, and other keyed-up feelings. Someone who is hyper-aroused may respond to stress by cleaning the whole house or talking nonstop at a party. Hypo-arousal is a state of freezing where you may experience difficulty concentrating or a foggy mind, numbness, feeling paralyzed and or empty, as well as other depressed or lethargic feelings. Someone who is hypo-aroused may respond to stress by becoming isolated, quiet, and withdrawn, even unable to express their thoughts and feelings. When hyper or hypo-aroused, you may become unable to process stimuli or information coming in through your senses. You may feel dysregulated and may respond in overly rigid or chaotic ways. Environment can be a key influence in where you are at in your window. People are more likely to be pushed outside of their window when their environment is uncomfortable or threatening. Trauma also influences your window. A traumatic incident may push a person outside of their window, causing them to respond with hyper or hypo-arousal. Likewise, an event or experience that reminds you of a traumatic event, either consciously or unconsciously, can also push you outside of your window. Trauma could also cause a person's window to become narrower or more rigid as a result of beliefs that are formed due to the trauma. It is also important to note that everyone's window of tolerance looks different. Some are larger and some are smaller. If you have a smaller window of tolerance, it's okay. It is possible to widen your window. When you find yourself outside of your window of tolerance, either hyper or hypo-aroused, there are a number of tools that you can use to return to your window. Doing some deep breathing exercises, using grounding and mindfulness skills, utilizing the STOPP acronym. If you haven't watched that video, you can click here or find a link in the description. I will put some helpful links in the description for more information on these skills and techniques. Counseling can also be a great way of learning to return to your window of tolerance and even widen it. Through working with an experienced counselor, you can learn skills and techniques that help you process and heal from trauma in the past and challenge unhelpful ways of thinking. Counseling also provides a safe space for you to experience your emotions without becoming quite so overwhelmed by them. This can all help to expand your window of tolerance. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video on the window of tolerance and found it informative and helpful. If so, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when more helpful videos come out. Until next time, please remember that you are not alone and you are loved. And as Christopher Robin says, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Take care.